What's up, y'all? Live Farmer 73 here. Let me tell you something. I am happy. I'm ecstatic. Why am I so happy? I'm going to tell you why. Because South Carolina, amongst others, have just passed a law against using your cell phone in your car while driving. Why am I clapping? It's a blessing and a curse because I use my cell phone while I'm driving too for all kind of stuff. Here's the difference between me and most folks. I use a cradle. I set my phone in a cradle and I listen to videos, I listen to music, I listen to podcasts, stuff like that. I don't ever hold my damn phone looking at it like this. I don't even do it like this. You know why? Because I got a bunch of earpieces that I put in. If I don't put in my Bluetooth earphone, I got several different ones. I'll put in my wired headphones or I'll put on my headphone. I don't see no way on the planet Earth that you need, no reason rather, why you need to be holding your phone while you're driving. When I'm on the road heading to my land or heading back or wherever I'm traveling to, you know what you see a lot of there? Look, do you see me? Both hands on their cell phone, texting. The steering wheel is here with nothing on it, probably their knee, if that. And I be next to them people, and when I'm driving, I get away from people like that. I literally will slow down and get away from them. And I'll be like, Lord, please don't let me see them up a tree 10 miles down the road. Please don't let me see them down in a ditch 10 miles down the road. I don't want to see that. But you know what? It's going to hurt me. With them passing this law, it's going to hurt me. Because I do a lot of things with my phone. Like I said, I don't touch my phone. I don't stare at my phone every 5 seconds. But I'd rather take a beating and whatever I need to do, I can wait. It can wait. Because if I see one more accident because somebody got their phone in their hand, it's worth me being uncomfortable. It's worth them taking that away from me. I will give that up if it just get people paying back attention to the road. I've seen truck drivers. Truck drivers got on headsets and they got cradles and everything else, but you will still see them like this. Driving a big rig doing 75, 80 mile an hour, and I'll be just shaking my head like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all heard about Angie Stone accident. You know what? The thing that actually, well, what I was told, the thing that actually finished the job after her car turned over was a semi truck 70 mile an hour. They had made it out of the crash, the original, and they was getting out. Truck driver took them out. Final Destination style. I see this so often that it scares the hell out of me. I got my wife, I purchased my son cradles, my wife cradles, my daughter, I make sure everybody got one because I tell them, I don't want to see that. Don't let me know about that. Don't let me hear about that because there's no reason on the planet Earth you need to be staring at this phone while you're driving. Lord have mercy. Thank God. Listen, South Carolina has finally done something that's pissing people off that I'm proud of. I'm glad they finally did it. And I'm telling you, the other day, I was driving back here and saw that it was a state trooper about every 10-mile marker everywhere. And one thing, we was in a 60 mile an hour zone and it in the area where it turns into 70 mile an hour. And you know what I realized? I was doing 70 mile an hour before it was time for me to do 70 mile an hour. In that area, I should have been doing about 65. Ran right past the state trooper. State trooper didn't look me cross-eyed. I knew he was about to cut them lights on and follow me. I thought about it. I'm out here on the road by myself. It ain't like he confused which car might be doing a little over speeding. Nope. The car whipped past me after I passed him. Zoom. I said, now, if I'm doing 70 and I start slowing down. If I'm doing 70 and I done slowed down about 65, this dude got to be doing about 80. I kept looking at my rear view because I knew this state trooper was coming. He never came. But as I was driving all day, I seen state troopers pulling everybody over. They had everybody pulled over. They wasn't looking for speeders. They was looking for people with that dang on phone in their hand. When they can see through that thing and catch you speeding, they can see you all the way down the road at you. Well, now they using it to look all the way down the road and see what you in there doing. If you coming down the highway like this, they getting you. And I say, thank goodness. Thank you, South Carolina, finally, for doing something that I really appreciate. That's actually really smart. Because, oh my God, if I see one more person driving down the highway, looking at their phone like that, like totally, like forget I'm on the road. Forget I'm doing 70 mile an hour. Forget there's other people around me. Forget you got a car full of kids. Man, you know what? I'm going to ask y'all a question. You leave it down in the comment section below. Which do you think is scarier? Seeing a young adult drive down the highway doing 70 mile an hour looking at their phone, or a person in their 60s and 70s plus driving down the highway, 50s, 60s, and 70s. I'm going to add us all in. Me too. Or 50s, 60s, and 70s driving down the highway, looking at their phone, doing about 55. Because usually, the older folks that's doing it is, look, they like this. Hands off the wheel and everything. I done drove around so many elders doing about 55 in a 70. Like, what are you doing? Number one, I am not even 100% sure you should be driving because the steering wheel up here and look like all you can see is the speedometer. But they like this. But at the same time, so, my question to y'all is, which is more dangerous? An elder driving with their phones in their hands, or a young adult, out of the teens, but young adult, let's say 20s, 30s, 40s, 20s, 30s, 40s, or what's scary, 50s, 60s, 70s? Which one is more scary to you? Which one is more alarming to you when you see it on the highway? Because we all see it. Which one is more like, let me get away from them? Which one is more? I didn't say they're both. Don't say both, because we know that. That's both is bad. But which one do you think is scarier? I know my answer. I'm going to tell you my answer once everybody is done. All right? Live Farmers Every 3. I love y'all, and I'm out. And shout out to South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. No, that's all of South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina for making this new law. Thank you, God. And I think every other state should follow suit. Please, please. In this case, you can use your GPS. You can listen to a podcast. You can't have a video playing. You can't have a podcast playing. No YouTube videos. None of that stuff. You can't be recording yourself. None of that. So all of that is in this law. And if you get caught, they're going to warn you the first time. I think for the first 90 days is warning. First 30 to 90 days is warnings. After that, you're going to get a cut of what you deserve. All right. So go ahead, put that down in the comment section below. Which one do you think is scarier? Young adults from the ages of 20, 30s, and 40s driving, holding their phone while they texting and driving, or 50s, 60s, and 70s holding their phone while they driving? Which one you think is scarier? Put it in the comment section below. Layer 4 Server 3, I love y'all and I'm not. No, not and I'm not. Layer 4 Server 3, I love you and I'm out. Peace.